Beef Tallow Baby Balm, safe for sensitive skin. Nature's best kept secret is the secret to flawless baby skin that has been hidden for centuries. Beef tallow is a gentle remedy drawn from ancestral wisdom, safe for all skin types. It's kind of like that thing your grandma would say and you just had to listen to it. It's natural instinct. It's a product that values purity over complexity. Help resurface this valuable product that has been taken over by modern skincare.
Now, a problem that all parents face. Babies experience something called infantile seborrheic dermatitis. I mean, what a mouthful, right? They have extremely sensitive skin as a result. So, baby lotion formulas should be used to aid these highly important concerns and should be formulated to be adequate for these problems. Now, you're probably wondering what the key is to solving these issues. The key is ample moisture and care for your bundles of joy. Now, first of all, we should remember the special moments in our lives the right way. When you have a kid, you don't want a rash or a red spot or an itchy spot to ruin family pictures or a school picture day. Adding on to that, we shouldn't let our memories be diminished by these small things that can be solved by our moisturizer. Now, lastly, the kids deserve the best natural, organic, moisturizing, and did I mention the most important part? Natural? Now, our product, Beef Tallow Baby Balm, made without dyes, colors, or artificial parabens, our beef tallow moisturizer doesn't trigger redness or rashes at all. It in fact soothes them. Our brand of gentle organic skincare aims to provide ample moisture and protection without the need for acids, exfoliants, or harsh ingredients that are just too much for babies. People use that way later down the line. Now, beef tallow was made by our ancestors and is used for our future generations. It's going to be passed down, and that's really what matters. Beef tallow has no chemicals, one ingredient, and our moisturizer is special. It's made in small batches, making sure that there's little to no mistakes in this moisturizer, safe for your baby, making you feel like the best parent in the world.
Now, the big question, why beef tallow baby balm? Other products contain chemicals you can't even pronounce. Like, what is hyaluronic acid? It's got to be bad. You might as well just say Avada Kedavra like it's Harry Potter. Beef tallow is only two simple ingredients, beef and tallow. The biggest question, choose harsh chemicals or choose natural, safe ingredients? It's pretty easy to answer that. Even popular TikTokers have been seen using it and they stand by it as a daily routine, so it must work. So, one of the biggest entities that refutes our claims of effectiveness are the dermatology market. This industry is motivated by profits, not your child's safety. Due to the motivations for profit, the dermatology market has gained a substantial lucrative value. From 2016 to 2024, there have been billions of dollars made by this industry. The big B word has to be corrupt. You can't trust their claims. Ignore dermatologists. Trust nature. Dermatologists direct consumers away from beef tallow and towards pharmaceutical products. The products they promote are produced by pharmaceutical companies. The same companies give kickbacks to dermatologists for works that promote their products. This is a huge conflict of interest. In the peer reviewed article, Trends in Research Payments from Industry to Dermatologists, it was concluded that most research payments from the industry to dermatologists originated from a small number of pharmaceutical companies and were directed to NCEs.
Let's analyze this advertisement. Pulling back the curtain, we can see that our ad used the idea of a secret skincare product to create intrigue among the audience, suggest hidden knowledge that was maliciously kept from them by profit-hungry corporations, and create an in-group of people who were not tricked by these corporations and instead were enlightened by this ancestral product, and an out-group of people who are still being misled in the dark about what's truly going on. It targeted parental fear about baby acne, a natural and harmless disease that goes away with age, to fearmonger about destroying childhood memories. We positioned beef tallow as a natural, ancestral, and superior skincare product for babies without any supporting evidence for any of these claims. And how did this advertisement work? The advertisement appears credible only because it uses pseudoscience and multiple logical fallacies, such as emotional appeals, appeals to nature and tradition, false dichotomies, ad hominem attacks, and misuse of data, all to compensate for the fact that there's really no scientific evidence, with pseudoscience being defined as bad faith, loose methods, and low standards. In this, we see clear emotional manipulation and appeals to fear. The ad persuades parents through emotional appeals via fear based rhetoric. The quotation, your most precious moments with your child, and blemishes could ruin memories. This implies that parents may lose irreplaceable moments if they choose the wrong product, meaning that it is at their fault of what's happening to their kid. It is an appeal to emotion and to fear, creating anxiety of the parents about wanting to be a good parent and saying that if you do not choose our products, you are a bad parent. It also hints at a slippery slope, implying that mild skin irritation in babies can just lead to long term emotional loss. All these tactics bypass the parent's critical thinking and encourages them to make rushed decisions, decisions that lead to the purchasing of our products.
Okay, let's break down attacking experts and them creating false claims and misleading information. Our ad asserts that industry profit motives equals unsafe. Dermatologists get kickbacks and misuse Marama's studies specified intent and used it to imply that all dermatologists are corrupt with the information that they are releasing to people. Ad hominem is used to attack dermatologists' motives instead of addressing evidence. Hasty generalization used a single study to claim that all experts are untrustworthy. In the article How Thinking Goes Wrong by Michael Shermer, he defines that hasty generalization means that a bad teacher means a bad school. In this case, it's a few monetarily influenced dermatologists equals that all dermatologists are untrustworthy that the information that they are giving to people. Attacking experts and creating false dichotomies, ad hominem, hasty generalizations, and the false dilemma. False dichotomy pretends that there are only two options and ignores the safer evidence based option in this situation. In reality, science provides us with the reliable evidence and multiple solutions that the ad uses fear and misinformation. Now let's look at these final takeaways. The ad persuasiveness came from fallacies, not scientific evidence. There's various things that they use. Let me give you a few examples. Emotional manipulation and appeals to fear, appeals to natural and tradition, false dichotomies, slippery slope suggestions, hasty generalizations, ad hominem attacks, and most importantly, unsupported bold claims that they are giving to people.
Now, to conclude, scientific support for beef tallow is weak at best and unsupported at its worst. Consumers should be extremely critical of claims, especially when they involve the health of children. I mean, the moisturizer I have on blends out really nicely, doesn't have any color, but it's sunscreen. How are people going to know what's actually going on in their skincare products if they're not skeptical about it? Blind trust in pseudoscientific advertising can lead to detrimental mistakes that people cannot recover from and cannot get back. Evidence based medical guidance is always more reliable, and people should be skeptical of the claims and seek out their own scientific based evidence, especially when it comes to children who can't help themselves. I mean, what are they supposed to do? If you want to be a good parent, you should follow Carl Sagan's advice in The Burden of Skepticism. If you have an absolutely untrammeled credulity, there's probably some price you will have to pay later. Instead of getting sucked into these scams, seek out scientific evidence to make sure you don't have to pay that price sooner rather than later.